We are here to honor a group of aviation professionals whose actions during a high-profile aerial response mission in Iraq exemplified the very best of our Army and our nation. On the evening of August 28, 2023, CW4 Scott, CW3 Twig, CW3 Retired Taylor, and Sergeant First Class Sacco were a part of two air crews that made up the Aerial Response Force on 24-hour standby duty at Erbil Air Base in northern Iraq. Late in the evening, the notification came in for a Troops in Contact event involving a French Special Forces convoy in the Ouija Pocket region. The crews moved quickly to prep the aircraft and launched within a half hour with a quick response force of approximately 30 French commandos on board. The air crews flew directly to the troops in contact location, coordinating with JTAC on the ground to deconflict with the aviation stack, which included an AC-130 gunship that was on station. The crews successfully infilled the French commandos and then proceeded to the U.S. base in Baghdad to await further instructions. The crews were called back on station and extracted a total of 64 French soldiers, bringing them safely back to Erbil Air Base to complete the mission. In moments of uncertainty, when time was critical, conditions were complex, and the stakes were exceptionally high, these soldiers answered the call without hesitation. They launched into harm's way with professionalism, precision, and absolute trust in one another. Their skill in the aircraft, discipline and execution, and calmness under pressure directly contributed to the success of the mission and the preservation of lives on the ground.
Two air crews supported the French military in Iraq in August of 2023. So they performed an operation where French soldiers operating in in Iraq were pinned down by enemy fire, and our air crews were dispatched to bring a quick reaction force consisting of approximately 30 French soldiers to relieve the soldiers that were in contact. They subsequently returned to the scene and exfiltrated or extracted the soldiers, 64 of them in total, from the battlefield, returning them safely to Baghdad area, as well as one soldier who had been unfortunately killed during that engagement. So the French military, the French government, regarded this operation as very important to the safety of their soldiers, the continued effectiveness of their soldiers operating in Iraq. So here we are, 2.5 years later. The French government has recognized our soldiers for their active technical skill as aviators and for their courage and bravery. So very proud of what they've done as aviators, but I'd say more importantly, I'm very proud of them being New York Army National Guard soldiers.